Addiction is a hell of a drug when you're DSP gaming. As I started to record this, allergies started to sneak up on me and they hit me in the back of the head like a wrestler holding a steel chair. It just kind of hit me right in the back of the head. And my my allergies are just really going out of control right now. So because of that, during this part of the editing process, I normally would go into a little bit of an introduction, but I'm not going to do that. Let's get right to the video, shall we? All right, let's do this. 3, 2.
I'm clicking around a website. If you want to know what I'm doing, the new Pokemon cards have launched, Pitch Black, in pre-order. So I'm looking to see if I can get them legit.
Okay, so to those who do not know or are not up to date with the DSP lore, I guess you could say, is our boy Phil. He has become dependent, I guess you could say. He's become dependent on Pokemon. And if there's one thing you should know about our boy Phil, he is very prone to addictions. He has a very addictive personality, and I don't mean like, oh, he's so addictive, everybody wants to hang out with him. He's a very funny guy. He's very outgoing. No, I mean this guy literally has an addictive personality. He is known to be addicted to alcohol. Yeah, he is a self-proclaimed recovering alcoholic, but he drinks all the time. He has spent over $100,000. Now that's just a very loose estimate, I guess you could say. The number's a lot higher, but I'm not going to try and research it. Let's just say he is into the 6 figures of this. There's a game called WWE Champions. The guy has spent thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars on this game. The game is basically a bunch of JPEGs of wrestlers, basically. Well, his most recent addiction is Pokemon. But what you could say before the Pokemon, he had to have RGB lighting. This guy, he will latch onto something. He will latch onto something. And he will become uncontrollably addicted to that item. Right now, it is Pokemon cards. Let's see where this slippery slope of addiction will take us today.
From the Pokemon website rather than from a reseller. And I'm trying to click around the website, and it has crashed a ton. I'm curious how this is going to work. I just clicked on it. It's trying to load. It has crashed an incredible amount and doesn't seem to be working when I click on it. Temporarily unavailable.
Okay, now the thing I find kind of weird is our boy Phil. He is trying to order a box of cards, I guess you could say. And I may have misheard him when I first heard of this video. However, it sounds like he is not even authorized to buy product from this website. I may have misheard him, but he talked about not being registered or something. So I'm kind of a little bit confused about this whole thing, but let's continue.
Error. Unavailable. Error. This is great.
Here's the one thing that Phil doesn't realize, and the thing is, he will never do it because it means he'd have to leave that house. To those who do not know, the guy you are watching, he is a notorious recluse. He makes 100% of all the money he gets off of literally panhandling online. He will claim that it's a job, but if you watch him, he will guilt you into giving him money. What Phil doesn't realize is that he could literally have gone to a card dealer, like a hobby shop, a comic shop, or whatever. Pokemon cards are prevalent at these shops. He could literally go and buy the specific cards he wants. But Phil will not do that because Phil has burned so many bridges. He has attacked so many people. He has literally worked himself to the point that he is afraid to leave that house that he lives in for any specific amount of time because he is afraid that somebody will find him and do grave, harm to him.
Site is experiencing technical issues. Wow. So basically, for those who don't know, it is so crazy to try to buy Pokemon cards, okay? The only real way that you can buy them is from a scalper, which sucks.
No, this is not true. This is not true. He could go to a card shop. He can go to a card shop and buy these cards. Phil makes it sound like that finding a box of Pokemon cards is the equivalent of finding the Holy Grail. It is not. Granted, there are scalpers. Yes, I will not deny that. But Phil literally makes it sound like that Pokemon cards exist only for purchase online, and this is not it. This is not true. You can go to card shops. Hell, in the mall near where I live, there is a card shop, not card shop, it's a retro gaming shop, but they also specialize in Pokemon cards. They have a huge fucking wall of Pokemon cards. Do not listen to what Phil say. Do not let that get to you. He is trying his hardest to portray himself as a victim. This is something that people who have addictions that will do. They will play themselves as the victim while making everybody else sound like they're the bad guy. This is what Phil does exceedingly well. He portrays himself as the constant victim while he will attack everybody and say that they're all out to get him.
These resellers are always charging a premium. For example, to get an actual box of Pokemon cards from a store or the official website or from a vending machine costs around $161. The cheapest that I've ever seen these cards go for, like legit pricing, is, not legit pricing, but reseller is like $240. So they're getting like $80 profit just by reselling. So
he is getting upset that these people are reselling and getting, like, say, $80 profit. To those who do not know, our boy Phil here, he charges people to open these packs of cards. He spends anywhere between let's say $100 to $500. I don't know the exact cost, but that's a rough price range of these packs of or boxes of cards. They could be a little bit less, it could be a little bit more, but that's just roundabout number. He charges $50. If I understand correctly, each box comes with, like, say, 36 packages. Let's say 36 packages. No, actually, I'll be nice. Let's go with 30 packages. Oh, here, let's do this. There we go. Here, let's. There. So let's do $30 or 30 packages times $50 on a box of cards that cost him, let's say, $250. He made let's say minus 250. Now this is based off of the 30 packs. If it's 30 packs, he made a $1,250 bonus or profit. Sorry, profit. Here we have a guy who is getting upset at resellers, and like I said, I don't like resellers. They are scalpers, but he's getting upset at them making $80 off of something. Here he is literally charging people, and he made $1,250 at least off of some of these boxes of cards. You're telling me that this guy is the moral authority of what is right and wrong.
Some of them, as you know, that box that I just bought, the Phantasmal Flames, was over $450.
$450.
I'm serious. So these resellers are making insane bank on reselling this product. So what people like to do is see if they can actually officially get it from the source. So this morning, on the Poke Center website, which apparently is the official website of Pokemon where you buy these cards, they launched the Pitch Black, which is the new set of cards coming out in July, pre-orders. And the entire site is not working whatsoever. I'm trying to load and go through it. It basically just sits there crashing nonstop, and does not work.
Maybe if it's not working, instead of hovering over it like some fucking weird obsessed stalker, go do something else. Come back in a couple hours. Maybe by the time you come back, the bottleneck will be gone. But Phil will not do that because actually, at the end of the day, as much as he does not want to admit it, Phil is a slave to his addictions. And right now, that addiction is Pokemon cards. He has to get that box. He wants to get that box. He has the money. He wants to get the box. For him, it isn't even so much as a hobby because it's not a hobby. It's not a hobby. It is a means to an end to be able to continue this addiction. Box equals $50 per pack.
In any capacity, it just gives you nonstop errors or says everything is unavailable. Like, I'm just trying to open anything and unavailable, out of stock, unavailable, or crashing won't load. So more than likely, you can never get these from the official source, which is what I've been telling everyone. It's just not possible.
The thing I find kind of hilarious is that Phil has only been addicted to Pokemon cards for, let's say, about 2 weeks. It could be a little bit less, a little bit more. However, the way he talks, the way that DSP talks, he literally acts like he is some 10, 20 years seasoned veteran who has been in the trenches of the Pokemon card universe ever since the first edition of Pokemon cards came out back in 1998, 97, whenever. And that he knows what he's talking about, that he has been through the rise of the original 151, and now here he is, however many Pokemon there are. I don't know. I find it hilarious that he has become so addicted that he acts like he is one of the top insiders when it comes to Pokemon cards.
You know?
Oh, look at that.
It just
The
won't
chair.
let
Look at the chair. The chair is starting to quake.
you get any of this stuff from the official source. Oh, look, add to cart, error, add to cart, error, add to cart, error, add to cart.
He's literally pressing add to cart over and over. A logical person would see that there is an error and they would back away. Okay, websites that act not working right now. It's not working right now. I will back away. I will go and do my podcast. I will go and play video games. I will go and beat the monkey for all I know. Not Phil. The addiction has him to the point that he thinks that if he just presses that add to cart button one more time, just one more time, everything will work out. He will get that box. He will click on pay or pay all or pay order, whatever and that is it. He will be home free. He will have another box of $450 Pokemon cards on the way, and then he can start planning how he's going to milk his audience. Pokemon cards will be here in 2 days. Night stream, I can start shilling these packages for $50 each. That's all that matters. It's because of the addiction. The addiction has got a hold of him. And the addiction right now, it's not in the form of alcohol-filled bottle. Oh, no, 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 no. It's taking the form of an animated rabbit or animated mouse with Sorry about that. Stupid allergies. Anyway, it's not a bottle that he's become addicted to. It is an animated mouse with red cheeks and that spits lightning. That's what he's addicted to.
Error. Great. Error at the cart. So it says this one's out of stock. Yeah, it says the trainer box is out of stock. You tried to add the pitch black booster bundle to your cart. Error. You tried to get the box of cards. Error. What a mess. What a joke. Like, really, you just can't get any of this stuff. It doesn't exist.
I will make you a bet. I will make you a bet that if DSP saw somebody acting like this on YouTube, he would literally say, "Go walk away, come back." But the thing is, when you are in the throes of addiction, that logic does not work with you. You could literally give to him a world-class essay with points of reference, big graphs, pie charts. I love pie, by the way. Big pie charts, graphs, billboards, everything that's trying to show Phil what is going on, and he would not accept it because in his mind, he is right.
You want to buy it for yourself? You can't. You know what it is? What people have already explained to me in the chat? It's bots. That basically people have set up bots that sit around and literally just on the website attempt to buy everything up. And because of that, no one can buy anything officially from the site unless you're like the first person in. But people have actually programmed hardcore bots.
Look at the chair. See, the thing with these lol cows, you can tell that they're either always nervous or they're upset if you watch their chairs. Every time you watch their chairs, it literally looks like they're having like an 8.0 earthquake happening. It literally looks like the granddaddy of earthquakes is happening if you watch their chairs.
To just sit here and try to buy all the product up off the website. So you can't even get the stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I want to buy it from the official source. You can't. It's not even a matter of like, oh, I want to get it from the source because I want to save money. I just want to get it. No, you can't get it. So, yeah, this is a...
He wants to get it. He has to get it. He needs that box of Pokemon cards. He needs that box of cardboard, and he needs it right now. Now, I'm not sure if he could. I prefer to buy my cards just in full sets. I don't want to go through the hassle of trying to buy, individual cards, no, or card packs. I would rather just buy a set of cards and be done with it. And that's why I'm going to do this right now. There we go. There is a card set that I bought last summer. It's an NBA card set. This is the Fleer 1992, 1993. Yeah, that's what I think it is. 1992, 1993. And I was collecting this set when I was a child, but as I got older and I moved, it got lost in the move, things happen. This is a card that I always wanted to get when I had a chance. This is, I know it's backwards, you can't see it, I read it, but this is the Michael Jordan card. I freaking love this card. But yeah, so I'm not sure if Phil could, if they sell these in complete sets. It probably costs an arm and leg considering how popular Pokemon is. But I would rather just buy it as a full set and be done with it.
Joke. I'm never going to get through this. I didn't know that it went live this morning, for the record. Who knows about this stuff? I'm just learning about it. But the website barely works, and you can't buy anything. So, yeah, I guess I'm not going to be doing it this way. Helixification says, on the Chaos Rising pre-orders, I literally waited till the very end, and then I got a pre-order at the last second. Really? What's the very end? I'm just curious, because it just started this morning, right? I'm not going to sit here clicking all morning show. I'm just clicking around. It's just, it refuses to load.
He's still clicking. Like I said, he hopes and he thinks that it's like pulling a slot machine. He puts a quarter in, puts a quarter in, puts a quarter in, puts a quarter in. Yeah, the movement is not right. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, hands up here. Quarter, quarter, quarter. He thinks that if he pushes that button just one more time, he's going to get like all bars across or whatever the correct, or all cherries. That's where his mind is. If you look at his eyes, he's literally focused. He's like, this is addiction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure if there is an author out there, or some sort of person who does like studies on addictions and stuff, they could become a trillionaire writing a book about DSP gaming and his addictions.
It just gives nonstop errors at this point. So I think I'm just going to give up. Error 17.
Look at it. You could literally ask Phil to put down the mouse and just play a game, and he won't, because he can't. Because right now that site literally has him by the shoulders, and it's like that they got their eyes matched, and they're literally just mesmerizing him. Phil literally thinks that box is. I'll make you a bet. If you were to give Phil truth serum, and you literally asked him, Phil, do you think you'll get a box by the end of today? He would look at you and go, yes. Yes, I will.
Yeah, I give up.
Okay, this is what, the second, third time that he said that he gives up, and yet he's still. Do I need to say it again? Addiction.
I'm closing it. I don't care. It doesn't work. It literally does not work. Okay? Okay. So.
Oh, he still has it open right now. You know he still does. He's still too entranced on that tab. Look at him. He's still looking at it.
Yeah, look at this. Say Henshin and Go-Go Baby says, there's people who spend hundreds to rent servers with bots. They ping the website and run a script to add to cart and buy ASAP. I've tried this with shoes. Too much money for the hassle. That's insane. Draven says, it's actually impossible to buy from their site anyway. They sell it to distributors and it sells out immediately. Again, I'm new to all of this. I'm a complete newcomer to this stuff. I've only been doing it now.
Wait a minute, you're a newcomer, but he sounds like he tries to talk like he knows everything about bots and scalpers and all that. But now he's just new to it all. He's just new to it all, ladies and gentlemen.
For 2 weeks with all of you, I don't know how it.
2 weeks, and he has already spent over $1,000. That's right. Your ears are not your ears not screwing with you. 2 weeks, over $1,000. If addiction had a physical form, it would be DSP Gaming.
Really works, but it seems like you have to buy, you absolutely have to buy stuff from Scalpers if you really want to get it. Felix Vacation says start around 9 a.m. Pacific time. It can go until 6 p.m. Most likely we'll have a pre-order. It all depends. I'll try later. What we'll do is maybe over the course of the day, if you guys remind me, I can check the site. In fact, here, I'll just leave a tab open.
He'll have a tab open right next to that website already.
My problem is, my problem here is going to be that I don't have an account. I don't even have an account. So without an account,
Whoa, holy shit. What the fuck did you turn on, Phil? What, did he open up the Ark of the Covenant or something? Look at how bright he got. Holy hell. What did you do, Phil?
Would not even be able to like buy anything. So yeah, I'm not at this point. I think I'm not even gonna bother with it. Like if I'm gonna get this next set, Pitch Black or whatever it's called, I'm likely gonna have to buy it from.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to buy it. That's pretty evident, Phil. You're not cool enough. You are not connected enough to get a box of Pokemon cards like that for free. You're just not.
A reseller. I just don't see a way that I'm going to be able to buy it from official source when the site doesn't even load. So, it's going to be sold out by the end of today. So that's how it works. Okay. So anyway, back on track. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. Forget Pokemon Center. Forget the pre-order of Pitch Black. I doubt I'm getting it. Hi.
Oh, you can just tell. You can tell from the inflection in his voice. He is pissed off. You could tell that because Phil, he has always had the aura that basically everything should just be given to him. And in those few rare times that it doesn't work the way that he thinks it should, you see the real DSP gaming come out.
How you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I want to give everyone a big update on everything that's been going on around here. Okay, I'm finally done with the reacting. It's been nonstop reacting for like 4 straight morning shows / podcasts. And we've reacted to so many trailers. I now have this interesting lineup of games coming out, basically starting next month. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you the new box of Pokemon cards that I have in tandem with the new game. This just arrived this morning, literally just in time for the stream. So this was the first time that I had an opportunity to even lay eyes on this box.
Oh God, you I'm watching DSP right now, and the way he's getting so excited from looking at these cards, or talking about these cards, it's the same sort of excitement that you see an alcoholic get when they start to get their hands on that bottle. That's what it is with Phil. Right now, he's getting so excited about these cards.
You ready for the big reveal? So, you guys were very upset with me because I did my test to see if I was getting scammed by resellers.
Okay, let's be honest. To those who do not know, instead of waiting for people to give him money, his addictions took hold one evening, and he decided to open up all the packages in one box. That's basically what it was. He's trying to sugarcoat it as him owning the trolls and owning the scalpers. No, what it was that he was probably sitting upstairs in his little room, that room right there. The wife isn't paying him any attention. And you know what they say about idle hands? He saw that box and, he has no checks and balances. It's always Phil's way. So that one day, the addictions took over and he tore through those packages.
I opened an entire box of Pokemon cards by myself. So to make up for it, I have purchased an additional box of Chaos Rising, the latest set from Pokemon. Okay. As you know, in my experience, I did good when I opened that box by myself. I got 6 hits and they were good hits. Like one was like $15, one was $19, and one was
You can tell the difference between a person who legitimately loves and just wants to collect the cards and somebody who views these cards as an investment. The person who really doesn't care about these cards and only sees the money will talk about the constant value of these cards. I dare you to find somebody who just has a genuine love of Pokemon cards and see how often they talk about the value of the cards. Me, like I said, I got good old Michael Jordan over here. I don't care what the price is because number one, I don't plan on selling it, and number two, it's a memory thing for me. I wanted this card when I was a child. That's what it is for me. It's a hobby. It's something I want to relive as a child. DSPGaming, he is doing this because it's the latest grift. It's literally the latest get rich quick scheme for him. In 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 months, this will be gone. This whole illusion here that he's trying to act like he is some diehard Pokemon fan. It's going to go the same way the vest went. It's going to go the same way the sunglasses and the hat and whatever. Oh, let's not forget the grift that when he would play Minecraft, that for a specific amount of money, I think it was like $50, you could name an animal that he had. Or hell, even something more recent, Pokemon. Not the cards, but the game itself. If he catches a Pokemon for $50, you can name that Pokemon. It's always a grift with him. It's always a grift. It's just to keep him going into whatever the next grift is.
The giant jackpot of over $300. It is not a reseal. You can tell because, as you can see, every seam looks completely legit. It is tight as heck. It even shows on the back. This is actually a sign that you can tell it's not a reseal. If you look at the back of the box, you're going to see those little bubbles. See
I don't see no fucking bubbles. What bubbles are you talking about?
that? That's because it's airtight from when the factory sealed it. It's not loose in any way. And if it's not loose, that's a sign that it is real. Okay? So, this is 100% legit. And today on this very stream, we'll be opening this box. I will open one pack just for free in tandem with the launch of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And if we get support today, I'll open more. The way it works, we change.
Here it comes. Here it comes. $50 and he opens a pack of cards. God. And the thing is, he gets upset when people call him out on this. It's because he knows that they are right. That this is manipulative. It is scummy. It's something that, you know, he should be ashamed of. But those who are addicted to items, sorry about that, they don't have shame because they don't view what they're doing as wrong.
This as of last night, so listen up. If anyone contributes $50, that's a pack guaranteed open. Okay? Also, I'm giving away tons of codes, the codes in the packs, and I have codes over here, both from Phantasmal Flames and Chaos Rising that I'm giving out as well. So every time I open a pack, I'm giving out 3 codes for digital cards. Okay? So tons of people are going to get free digital cards today on this stream just for watching.
Wow, Phil, you are a man of the people. Phil is we need to bow down to Phil. He should be the next pope, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay? So, for a $50 contribution,
for a $50 contribution, you get a chance to get a useless fucking JPEG. Because that's what those digital cards are. They're JPEGs.
I'm going to open up a pack, and we're going to do cumulative pack openings for hitting support at $100, $150, $200, $250, etc. So, one pack is going to open no matter what, okay? If someone does a $50 contribution, another pack opens. Every $50 is another pack. And cumulative between all your guys supporting the stream, at every $50 we open a pack. So, for example, let's say we hit $200 of support today total amongst everyone, but no one does a $50 contribution. We'll do a freebie pack, one at 100, one at 150, and one at 200 for 4 total packs open.
Wow. Listen to this. Listen to this. A person, if normally a content creator, a streamer, they will do something free for their audience as basically a way to say thank you for their patronage, basically. Not DSPGaming. Doing something free. Oh, no. Don't you realize this is DSPGaming, where everything needs to have a price? $50. Cough it up, you fucking cucks.
Today. Now, if someone does a $50 contribution, that's another one. Okay? So there's 2 ways to get packs opened on the stream. That's how. So now every single contribution counts. It's not like, oh, I can only give $1. Well, that doesn't help for card openings. Wrong. It all does. It all gets us toward card openings. Okay? So $50, or excuse me, one pack no matter what. Let's get going. Thank you for being here. Let's get some support rolling for the stream, and let's get some packs opened, right? In fact, we already got contributions, so let's start with shout-outs. We got Roy Barnes with a $2 super chat. He says, let's go. This is my favorite Pokemon story. Oh, cool. Think about it. I got a $1.50 tip. They said, don't be afraid to buy from scalpers and resellers. Keep these wonderful pack segments going. It's a new reality for the hobby. We make a special video exposing the scalpers. Your reach can make a difference. Do you think buying above retail price gives incentive to the scalpers? Huh?
Words confuse our boy DSPGaming. If those words do not take the form of somebody kissing his ass, It confuses the fuck out of him.
In your tip, you basically say it's okay to buy from a scalper. Then you say you should expose the scalpers because it's bad for the hobby. And then you ask, is it okay to buy from a scalper? You okay? I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty confusing what you just said. It's like you're bouncing back and forth like a pinball between two opinions. Here's the thing. Okay? It's the same thing I have said with the launch of these consoles and more. If you're going to make something that's in demand, you have to make sure that you have some kind of a viable system that people can actually get it fairly. Okay? And what I mean by that, hold on one second. What I mean by that is you need to be able to have a delivery system that's fair, that everyone has an equal chance, that it's not bots and scammers and resellers that get all the product. I hate to say it, that looks like what it is. Because right now, there's an active marketplace that I can go to right now where I've been buying these cards from, where I can easily get them without any problem from a reseller, but I have to pay a premium. For example, right now at retail, if you can find a Chaos Rising box like this one in my hand, it's $161. Okay? I had to pay $240 for this box.
And he is not going to let us forget about that.
I paid an $80 premium to get this box to have it for you to open packs on stream. Why? Because you
keep in mind, he is going to make at least $1,200 off of this, and yet he's upset about having to pay an $80 premium.
Can't get this at a retailer because you can't get it at a vending machine because you can't buy it from the Pokemon Center site. It doesn't exist. The scalpers bought them all. Now, who's to blame? Yes, the scalpers are to blame, but the scalpers wouldn't be in business if there was a way to stop them. You know, how is it that we're in 2026 and we've got all these hot products that are being sold, collectibles, electronics, and everything, and not one single person, business, or anyone has figured out how to stop scalping? No one can figure this out. It's too difficult. You know, I don't know. I'm not in this for scalping. You guys know this, right? I'm here just to have fun with you guys, to open packs, to enjoy Pokemon, to learn about the hobby, and to have fun interactions with you guys. I'm not here. I'm not reselling my stuff. You know, that's not what the point of this is. This is just to make content for you. So
if it was just to make content, he wouldn't put it behind a paywall. He would have a special night stream where he would open each and every one of these packs and just kind of talk about what his thoughts are regarding each card that he got. He would not be putting this behind a paywall. He is scamming all of you.
That's the only reason I'm in it. You know, is this a huge money-making venture to resell Pokemon cards? No. But that's what these people apparently are in it for. You want to know what's also weird?
I love it when he talks about that the scalpers are only in it for the money, yet he is charging more than what scalpers do. Yeah, scalpers are, people, are pretty poor people, that they will jack up prices. But look at what he's doing. He is charging $50 per package. To me, they're about the same, same level of worthlessness.
All these resellers all have names like their card shops. Like, Fire Island Cards or something like that. And it's like, wait, but you're just a reseller. You don't actually have a brick and mortar location. You don't sell.
Imagine this guy's head exploding if somebody went up to him and whispered in his ear and they go, "Hey, Phil, some brick and mortar comic book shops or card collectors, whatever, they actually have both a digital footprint and a brick and mortar." This guy doesn't think that a brick and mortar store can live, or a comic shop, or whatever you want, like a collector shop, a brick and mortar collector shop. He doesn't think that'd be possible, that they would also expand to the internet in order to reach the biggest amount of people, or the most amount of people possible.
Cards or accessory. You just buy and resell packs on tcgplayer.com. Yet you have a listing like you're a real business, but in reality, you're just a scalper. So it's funny because they act like, oh, we're so legit. No, you just have bots and you sit there on the site, you buy up all the packs.
He's just speaking out of his ass. He doesn't know this. He doesn't know if everybody on that website uses bots. This is what Phil always does. He makes assumptions. And the thing is, he gets pissed off when people make assumptions about him. It's a rule for thee, not for me mentality that this guy has. You make an assumption about his horse-faced demon of a wife. Oh, he gets upset about that. But here he is sitting in that fucking ugly goddamn chair making assumption about people that he doesn't even know.
And then people have to buy them from you for a premium, you know. It's kind of silly. But anyway, so do I believe in scalping? No. Do I support it? Well, I don't believe in it, but if the only way to get something is to get it that way, I mean, what are you going to do? I'm doing it for content, for the streams. You guys like the content, right? So I'm going to keep making it as long as it's viable. Now, here's the thing. This is our third box now that we're going to be opening together on stream. If this does well and people are excited for it and we open packs and it's, you know, it's fun and people like the content, we'll keep doing it. But I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Because that last box of Phantasmal Flames, there was entire streams where people weren't really interested. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were streams where we didn't even get people to support a single pack. So maybe it's on the way. Maybe this will be our final box, and we'll just wrap this one up, and that'll be it, and we'll sunset the whole Pokemon card thing. We could. It's really up to you. Whatever you guys like. So let's see how it goes today. Like I said, we're doing one pack guaranteed. If you contribute, we'll open more. I mean, I will open some packs right now on the morning show if we get contributions. Okay, so if we qualify for another pack right now, if someone does a $50 contribution, or if we hit $100 total of support on the morning show, we'll open packs right now. We'll crack the box open, and we'll start fresh opening packs. Okay? Cool. Okay.
Okay, so that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Our boy DSP, he's in the throes of addiction, and he just cannot help it. I wish I could have something more witty to say. It's just these allergies kind of snuck up on me, so I'm going to kind of end it right here. And I'm going to go. I will see you all later. You stay safe, and remember, don't let your addictions get a hold of you. Peace out.